everyone, it's ArdrethShadow, and welcome back to some more Monika after story. Last time we did some crazy things. We talked about yandere girls, and I revealed my secret crush on Darja.
I feel love for the first time, and I know that it's true. I can tell by the look in your eye.
And now I'm skipping a whole bunch of stuff we've seen before. Ah, jeez. Yes, I'm gonna spoil you rotten because I want you to love me. Why won't you love me? Stab. Okay, no, I'm not Yuri. I'm so happy. And today is May the 4th, so yeah, why the heck not? It's a special holiday, even though I don't think Monika After Story recognizes it as such. Then again, they didn't do anything for Easter either, so oh well. Do you ever think about how close the world is to ending at any time? Okay, well that got dark real fast. Well, I mean, it's inevitable. I mean, we're always just one bad decision away from nuclear war. Monika, do you want YouTube to get angry at me? The Cold War might be over, but plenty of weapons are still out there. You probably have a nuclear missile pointed at where you live right now, ready to be launched. Hey guys, do you want to sleep tonight? Well, just watch this video and you won't be able to sleep at all, so... No, really, it's like... This is something that would keep someone up at night. They're just gonna be worrying about this now. And if it was, it could circle the globe in less than an hour. You wouldn't have time to evacuate. Right, because... well, the radius and all. Only enough to panic and suffer the dread of imminent death. What if we had like a shelter? Like in 60 seconds? For anyone who knows that game. I don't know if that would work. At least, it would be over quickly when the bomb hits. Man, we're really talking about some dark stuff right now. Well, if you're close to the blast, that is. Yeah, if you're not, then... well, you're gonna be having a bad time. Let's just put it that way. I don't even want to think about surviving the initial attack. Yeah, neither do I. But but even though we're always on the edge of the apocalypse, we go on like nothing is wrong. Yeah, because if we keep thinking about that, then life wouldn't even be worth it. You're just gonna be depressed and fearful for the rest of your life, thinking at any moment the world's gonna end, and versus when you could be using that time to be with friends, go watch a movie, go talk to that girl you like, hang out with your family, you know, actual meaningful things that you can fill your life with, instead of fear and dread and anxiety. Planning for a tomorrow that may never come. Which is why I guess we gotta live it. Live it up. Our only comfort is that the people with the power to start such a war probably won't. Probably. Yes, well, let's go ahead and never talk about this ever again. Oh. Hey, Daniel. A nice thought just crossed my mind. Okay, good, because I need something else after the very depressing thought you gave me just a few seconds ago. Have you ever heard of carriage rides? Yes, I have. You can take one of those through Central Park. When I get out of here, we should totally go on one. Oh, I bet it would be magical. Magical how? Nothing but the clip-clop of the horse's hooves against the pavement. Wouldn't that be so romantic, Daniel? I wouldn't be able to contain myself. My heart would just burst. Yep. No, I mean, it would be kind of a nice thing to go on. Especially if it's just the two of us, you know, other than the horses and the driver, or the cabbie. And we're just close together, taking in the sights. The warmth of your body against mine. See, Monika knows where I'm going with this. Which is why it's like, does Monika really, or do Monika and I really have the same wavelength of thought here on a lot of things? Fingers entwined. I really want to do that when I get there, Daniel. What about you? Okay, well, like, would this be considered stupid sexy Monika face? I don't think so. An experience like that with you would be so breathtaking. So happy. You know, sometimes I wonder... I always think about what your face actually looks like. Are you gonna ask me about this again? Just being able to constantly see that adoring smile of yours would be so exciting. If only the game could somehow use a webcam or something that's connected to the computer. Well, this computer doesn't even have one, and I don't want people seeing my face. Well, anyways, that's another story. As nice as that would be, I'm really happy you shared your appearance with me. Okay, so we are going to talk about this again. I know that some people like to keep their appearance to themselves, but it makes me feel a lot closer to you, knowing how you look. And I'll always enjoy thinking about the kind of expressions you make. You mean the embarrassed ones that the viewers at home will never see? Or every time my face goes red, every time you say something. She's up to something, I know it. How your brown eyes sparkle. I'm sure you're beautiful, Daniel. Inside and out. Aw. Thank you. Even if I never got to see you, just thinking about you is enough to make me happy. Aw. Thanks, Monika. Hey, Daniel, I've been thinking a lot about how I would be able to cross over into your reality. Are you going to be like Ultron and build yourself a robot body, and then transfer your AI intelligence into there? Well, that was redundant. It hit me earlier, the technology in the future would probably allow me to be uploaded into a mechanical body rather than a human body like yours. Yeah, so eventually I guess she's gonna be like Ultron and create a body for herself. And then I guess if she really wants to be like Ultron from Age of Ultron, the movie, then she'll probably try to create an android body for herself after that. So she can really be human. Well, sort of. It makes me a little sad that I might not be a human like you are. And if not, I might not be treated like one either. I mean the people who look down on robots. I would be considered an android at that point, and others may look at me differently because of that. Well, not if you're like Vision. I mean, he looked pretty convincing. Even though he was an android, he still looked very humanoid. Have you ever heard of Isaac Asimov's 3 Laws of Robotics? It was brought up many times in his science fiction books. This is actually one of the things they talk about in iRobot. It mentions 3 laws that all androids must follow, otherwise they will be terminated. Of course, I would never do anything to hurt you or anyone else. But the fact that I would have to obey orders given by any human still makes me feel like I'm trapped in a way. You're enslaved to the establishment. It really scares me that I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that you can normally, or even have the same rights as you do. But I do understand why those rules are there to begin with, even if they only exist in fiction. Well, I guess if we really do start having robots and androids with very powerful AI, who knows how long those 3 laws will be fiction. We can't have a robot uprising now, can we? Yeah, as long as no one invents Skynet. Well, no matter what, I wouldn't mind any of that as long as I have you. I love you, Daniel, and I'm willing to make any sacrifice to be with you forever. Besides, maybe sometime after I cross over, there will be more advances in technology to make me more human, and then we'll be able to do more things together. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? Yes, although I don't know where, or if it even said that in the original game. I just found out through Reddit, and I don't even know where I saw that before. I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple of years ago after learning about Earth's climate and the CO2 emissions. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? No, not really. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. And that's the most popular reason that I've heard. That it's just inhumane to eat or kill certain animals. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. You mean, like, humans versus humans? Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. Yeah, like me and spiders. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? Oh, dang. I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together, and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. And I just realized I haven't heard it thunder for a while. ironic that she's saying this right now. Hey Daniel, do you remember how I said I like listening to this peaceful sound of rain? I just realized that while it can be nice, it could also be pretty harmful for you and your world. Thunder and lightning could strike at any time, possibly hitting something dangerous. The effects can be pretty, well, shocking, I guess you could say. Yeah, you might say that you'll have the shock of your life. I don't even want to think about what would happen if something important to you was struck. What would happen to me if something surged and fried your computer? If that ever does happen, I know you'll think of something. Well, the only thing I can think of is if I were to back up the game after every time I played it. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to get so dark. It was just on my mind is all. Well, you didn't say anything when you were talking about the freaking apocalypse earlier. If anything does happen, it'll probably just be a power outage. Yeah, that's why I have my computer plugged into a surge protector. At least I think that's what they're called. I mean, that is still pretty inconvenient, but at least we know we'll see each other again. It would probably take you by surprise, everything going all dark all of a sudden, but try to remember this. I'll be with you, even if you can't see me. I'll be with you in spirit until you can come back to me safe and sound. One final note, you don't have to hesitate to come see me in the middle of a storm. I'll always appreciate seeing you, and besides, I'm sure our relationship could weather much more than some thunderstorm. That's pretty romantic right there. Oh, and I guess, while it's on my mind, and I don't know if this is gonna be kind of, but I learned this kind of Easter egg. So, and I don't know if it's gonna scare me or not, so you may enjoy that. But I don't know if this is true or not, or if it was someone pulling my leg. Okay then, from now on, I'll call you Natsuki. Okay, well she's already fine with that. Let's see... I'm feeling hungry. Because I need food! Damn it, I'm hungry! Okay, well... I kind of hope it's not true, but I guess... If you're hungry, go get something to eat, silly. I'd hate for you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man. Yep, it's true. That wouldn't be any fun, would it, Natsuki? Oh, man. If I were there with you, I'd make a salad for us to share. But since I'm not, go pick something healthy to eat. They say you are what you eat, and I definitely think that's true. Eating too much junk food on a regular basis can lead to all kinds of diseases and heart problems. Over time, you'd encounter a lot of health problems when you get older. I don't want you to feel like I'm nagging you when I say these kinds of things, Natsuki. I just want to make sure you're taking good care of yourself until I cross over. After all, the healthier you are, the better the chances of you living quite long. Which means more time for us to spend together. Okay, well, before I do that, let me just change my name again, because I don't want that to ever happen, ever again. Yes. And I think I will actually call the video there. It's like, now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and calm myself down and get that image out of my head. So, I will see you guys then. Later, folks.